And I think just having the book, having mating it was like real. Having mating the book with my auntie was like very exciting. It was fun, and I'm just really happy I made it with her.
Oh, you got to bond with your family member. And that's always wonderful. Thank you. And I mean, like, the book is interesting. These scenarios that you talk about in the book, like, point one out. Like, what do you want other children to know if someone touches them inappropriately or makes them feel uncomfortable? What is it that you want to know? Well, you would want those children to know.
I want them to know that they should not let nobody touch their body because it's theirs, obviously. And
Mhm.
I want them to know that they have the free will to say no, I'm telling in any circumstance.
Yes. And it's like, it, I think what's so great about what you're saying is that there's no, and then there's I'm telling. And it articulates perfectly in the language of a child all of the things that are inside, how to say, like, it's almost like people are just like, what do I do? How do I deal with this? And they just like, so many people when they're in scary situations, a lot of people freeze and they don't know what to say, they don't know what to do. And as a therapist, I hear this all the time over and over again. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know who to tell. I didn't know any of these things. But the fact that you can just make a simple phrase, no, I'm telling, it is, there's so much power behind that, because it's like, no, I'm telling. I don't care what you say. I'm telling. And I mean, that just to be able to articulate a very small word, it's like a lion comes out of you. And whoever is perpetrating something like that, I could just see them shrink. I don't know. That's what I envision in my mind, is like, that's the gift of language, to let somebody know exactly what to say. And it's like, no, exclamation mark. I'm telling, and that is, there's something so empowering to that. What do you say about that, Jamila? That title of this book, no, I'm telling.
Well, it is empowering for children to say it, but the reality is children are scared. And they're scared. And I know as someone who's victorious from being SA'd, I don't want to say the words because we do have children listening. But unwanted touch, was something that I experienced as a child, and it didn't come back to me until I became an adult. And then when it came back to me, and I told my mom, as now I mean, this literally came back to me a couple of years ago, not even 5 years ago. So you experience this, and sometimes it's not in your consciousness anymore. Then it just comes back up. So as a child, I'm not even sure why I didn't tell, but I know you don't expect adults to be like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't expect it as a child. The world looks different. And having a child to know, I don't care what age they are, having them to know this is something that can be prevented. This is not something that's going to happen to you because you're going to use your voice. That's important. Whether it's no, I'm telling, or whether you're screaming, you have to use your voice.